Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Holly Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's perspective for a wonderful Wednesday, July 8th, 7/8/20. Okay, this is called Real Bootleg because I'm not doing anything but holding this. I don't even have a tripod. I don't even have a. Anyway, I dropped by just for a few moments to just give you my perspective on something. Just a perspective. It is vitally important. Leaders, aspiring leaders, wannabe leaders, used to be leaders. Okay, I'm talking to all of us. All of us. It is vitally important that we get outside of the professional bubble that we have grown up in. By that, I mean if you've grown up in a certain industry or with a certain company or a certain institution, it doesn't matter. This applies across the board. You can be in education, you can be in the government, you can be in the military, you can be in corporate America, you can be in law, you can be in criminal justice. Across the board, this applies. It's vital. Hey, Elliot and Joy. It is vital that you get outside of that bubble. Because what happens too often is we grow up in a certain environment. Hey, Bridget, grow up in a certain environment and you become the man, the woman in that environment. And you rose, you did the things that were necessary to get there. You grew, you stretched your capabilities, all of that. But you don't know, here's the danger. You don't know if that environment was a small pond or not until you challenge yourself to get up out of it and go into a larger, different arena. Because what was great, oh my goodness, she is fantastic. He is the man. What was great in that environment might only be mediocre at the next level. It might only be average. And if you are not willing to push yourself into a different environment, first of all, you need to push yourself into a different environment, if nothing more than to test out the theory of a small pond. You may have been a big fish in a small pond. And when you jump into a new environment, if you do not change your mindset into one that is ready to grow, it will mess you up. Because when you jump, when you leap, you may only find that you're average in this new arena, that you're maybe mediocre in this new arena. And for some, that's going to be enough of a push to get busy, to roll their sleeves up and self-assess, go get the mentors, get the coaches, do the extra work, stay up late, get up early. You're going to do whatever you need to do to move from that mediocrity, to move from just being average. Others, when you jump into a bigger, wider, different bowl, and you find out that you ain't all that in this new arena, some of that defeats us. And we try to run back to the comfort zone of average. It was great. This is not a beat 'em up. This is like a reality check. One of two things is going to happen when you go from being at the top of your game in one arena and you jump into a different arena. If you find yourself average over here, if you don't see all of the accolades coming in and pouring in like you're used to, if you don't get if your reputation is taking a nosedive in this new arena, don't let that defeat you. Don't allow that to deflate you. Roll your sleeves up and do the work. Every time you go into a new arena, every time you jump to a new level, You're in for a learning curve. And we need one of two things. We need a very honest mirror, or we need some good friends that will not allow you to live in that bubble of illusion of, I'm the man over here and they just doing it wrong. Maybe you're just in a new arena and you're back to average. Maybe you're just in a new environment and you're back to mediocre. That doesn't even feel good to you. I don't even want to know how to spell average. For someone like that, you're going to do the work. Whatever it takes to get back to a place, get back to a state of excellence, that's what you'll do. Other people is going to defeat them. You got to make the decision. My hope is that you don't get content with staying in the small pond just so that you can remain the man, the woman. Challenge yourself for growth, to move into a larger arena, to move in a different arena and do the work that it takes to regain your reputation of excellence. I'm just saying. Okay, that's my perspective. Thanks for jumping in. Thanks for joining me. Would love, if you disagree with that completely, I would love a little banter. Okay. Listen, I hope your Wednesday is a wonderful Wednesday as we prepare for a thoughtful Thursday. Take real good care of yourselves.